Hi everyone, my name is Lee Beattie, and I just want to welcome you guys to the Social Tap. You're here because you want to establish a web presence, and that's what this course is all about. So, welcome to the Social Tap. What this is about is several years of work that I've actually put in. And what I wanted to do, I came up with the idea one day to, really simplify things for anyone who is looking to establish a web presence. And the reason why I have that jet there is, folks, when you are looking to fly to a destination, you're looking to go from point A to point B. And you're not looking to do any type of deviating when you're actually traveling. And that's kind of like online marketing. It's a lot of people want to make all these riches and they want to go from point A to point B. But a lot of times they hit all these other points and they get off all these paths and all these uncharted territories and buying the next shiny object and doing the next best thing. And what happens is they get lost in the shuffle, and they just get confused, they get frustrated, and they just, a lot of times people either quit or they just keep buying products. And really, that's not what this course is about. This course is about getting you from point A to point B, giving you some really, really outstanding resources, and really trying to over deliver, what I know are useful tips that I like to apply to my business. Now, I have to throw this disclaimer in here before we even start this whole process. Folks, I cannot guarantee you're going to make any money. I can't even guarantee you're going to take action. I can't even guarantee that you're going to see the value in this course, because you are very different from me, and you're not the same as me. You're not exactly the same. You don't have the same type of drive as me. There are a lot of you who may have the same types of drive, and want to establish this web presence and eventually make money. And that's really what this is about, is to make money. I don't make any income claims in here because, again, you're not me. And I am, I go about this in a very different way, and I don't want to be misleading at all. What this is it's a course to help you establish a presence online. And I feel that's fair because, with anybody that they're doing anything online, obviously your ultimate goal is to make money, to get from either point A is zero money to point B is making money. And whatever your financial goals are, only I don't know that. So, as we move forward, what is this Social Tap? This is a course that I put together that puts, I checked all the boxes and established what I feel to be good starting points in modular level training. And what does that mean? Basically, with anything that you do as you're learning, you go through specific modules, and you kind of ramp up as you go. And I built this with the intention of realistically using a trusted source to as your main hub, and that's Facebook. And a lot of people may not agree with that. Maybe some do, but if you actually have a Facebook account, folks, that is one of the most trusted sources online. If you're doing ethical practices, I like to use that as a main hub for several businesses and several niches that I'm in. And that's one of the beautiful parts about Facebook that I absolutely love. And that's what we're basing this course around, is allowing you to check all the boxes off and establish a web presence using something that you're already using. And you're on an actual Facebook page right now, and you obviously see the value in that. So my big question is, are you making any money online yet? And the answer is no for most of you. I mean, it's a statistic that 98% of you all are not making any money. 98% of you are making less than $100 a month. And, that's where this course is really put together to help you guys bridge the gap. And again, I can't guarantee you're actually going to even take action, or because you don't see results after a day or two, and things like that, that you're just not going to give up and quit and go buy the next shiny object. That's not what this course is about. This course is actually set up and it's easy enough that anyone can do it, no matter if you're a newbie or if you're actually somebody who's a little bit more intermediate to advanced. I've actually sprinkled I mean, just phenomenal resources in here that are really going to just blow your mind here. And what I'm offering is just out of this world, in my opinion, for a starter course for anybody, no matter what your experience level. So. Next question I have to ask you is, do you have a list? Do you have an autoresponder list? Are you contacting a list? Are you keeping in touch with these folks? Are you actually making any money with that list? And obviously, most of you, if you're here, the answer is probably not. So, um, that's one of the beautiful things about actually having, establishing this presence online is I'm going to really be pointing you in the right direction to really using the most trusted resource that I actually found, and it's actually one of the cheapest, and it really cuts down on all these things that you have to spend money on, and it really everything I'm pretty much going to point out here is for the most part free. These are free resources, but there's one catalyst. I'm using a very, very powerful mobile and social media based platform that integrates extremely well with Facebook, and it is seriously newbie friendly, and I love it, love it, love it, love it. So, that's the next question. Are you just now starting out? Are you somebody that, maybe your business, you want to get your branding out there, or, or are you pretty new? This is a good course for you because this is actually, rather than you paying the, $497, the $997, $1497, $2,000 base courses that they're going to give you this type of information. You'll find out in this course that it is bar none one of the easiest and best starting points for anybody. And even if you have, a good starting point online, you're going to see that I absolutely bridge a lot of different gaps in each one of these modules, and there's a lot that you can learn from it. So, and the great part is, if you don't have enough traffic, that's another thing that I really wanted to make sure that I gave enough sources for, because a lot of people, when you're just starting out, if I start talking to you about pay-per-click marketing or banner advertisements or media buys or this or that or the other, that's just it's gonna go right over your head. You're gonna get confused or you're gonna get frustrated. I didn't want to do that with this course. I really wanted to do something that at its core fundamental is a literally build from a foundation up approach, and that's where you're going to literally be able to build off of this and really have some trusted resources then it'll help you get the right kind of traffic. And if you follow this and you stick to the process day in and day out, and I'm not saying a whole bunch of time, I'm just saying literally anything that you're going to do online, folks, if you're looking to do this, this is the right course for you. And this is going to help you get enough traffic because I provide enough sources in there that'll help you do that. So if you're not sure where to start, don't worry about it. Actually, I start from the very core foundational steps of where to start and really walk you through, how to actually build a web presence. And it doesn't matter if you're an affiliate marketer, article marketer, if you're using images, mobile, social media, or video. Everything that I'm talking about in here is going to encompass all of those. And I give you so many different sources. It's just flat out ridiculous. So, what do you need to start? Okay, you need a will to learn. That's really it. Okay, whatever you've learned thus far, some of these courses, some of these products that you've probably bought, they're confusing. They probably these guru marketers, they're telling you to do this, they're telling you to do that. I will assure you that everything that I outline in this course is bar none the best resource you're going to get for the price that I have this at. And as you're watching this, again, I'm not sure how many people are going to get to this video. As I start to run traffic and I start doing the things to it, I'm actually limiting this. So you got to have a will to learn. You got to have a will to actually take action. So the next thing you need is an internet connection. And folks, again, if you want to make money online, but you don't have an internet connection and, you want to do all these things, you have to be realistic. Obviously, you have to have an internet connection, and most of you do, and that's the great part about it. If you're actually watching this, you're watching this on some form of internet connection that you have. And what do you need? You need a proven process. You need, again, everything that I'm going to point out in here, you can build from. You can build off of these steps. It's very simplistic, and the way that I outline this is so easy that I've done it in a way that it gives you enough foundational blocks to to really start. And again, I'm doing a soft launch with this. So you have to understand this proven process that I have several upsells that when I actually hit these actual requirements for this soft launch, I actually have upsells that actually go hand in hand with this that kind of add to the value of this course. So I just want you all to know that going into this, that this is a proven process. It's using free methods. It's using one paid source. Okay, and that's, you're watching it right now. You're on a page that is a paid source, and that's the only paid source that I'm going to recommend. So everything else is going to be free and really, really, very, very useful ways to go about using this process to start establishing yourself online and really generating some buzz online. So, and which leads me to that last point. It's a way to tie everything together very, very easily using, what you're seeing right now. This is a 22 social page. This is the paid resource I'm talking about. It has a free version of it, but folks, for $2 for the first 30 days, you get a few people to sign up, and you recommend a couple people. I'll assure you it pays for itself, but you're looking out of pocket cost of $22. And, this is the best way I know to tie it all together. And that's really ideally, even though it's Facebook that I told you it's centered around, 22 Social is what this is all built around, so that you can literally start and start making an impact. And it doesn't matter if you're new, if you're advanced, or in between. I'm going to point out so many different trusted sources that you're just going to absolutely love. They're trusted sources, and I guarantee you, just for what you're getting in here, you're going to see that there's nothing like it. So what are you going to learn? Folks, go ahead, put away your books, put away all this, special tools that you think you might need. You're not going to need any of that. That's the great part. So, and again, you're not going to need any hard hats. You're not going to need to read schematics. You're not going to need to know anything super duper advanced, because I'm actually going to bridge a lot of these gaps for you. And that's what's going to really help you out, is everything that I do as you go through this guide. I actually have over the shoulder videos that make this very easy for you. So, it doesn't matter whether or not you have this special, all these special skills or not. Everything I'm going to point out into here, it doesn't require you to wear these 3D glasses or jump through hoops or, go through these extreme limits, to establish these web presence online. And, really, again, it's super simplistic. If you can sit down and watch this video and go through this process as I'm kind of talking about it, you can follow these directions, because it's really that simple. So who is this not for? I need to go ahead and get that out of the way right now. So, for those of you who are not action takers, you need to get off this right now. If you're not going to take action, you just need to you need to go ahead and leave this right now. If you're a refund hound, if you're somebody that picks up products and you're looking for refunds, folks, because of all the actual sources and all the bonuses I provide in here, because I'm pricing it at what I'm doing, I'm not actually giving a refund, because there's entirely too much valuable information here at such a low price point. I'm not giving a refund. So if you're somebody that going into something that you're going to be looking for a refund, I'm not providing one. It's that vital of information. There's that many key resources that I'm providing for free as part of this course. So there's going to be no refunds. If you're not motivated at all, you need to understand, I can't motivate you. I can give you this information. I can give you all the tools to make all these great marketing decisions and take action off of them. But if you don't take action, sorry, I can't motivate you. All I can do is give you the information, and that's pretty much it. And for all you golden nugget seekers, I'm one of those people that I've done a lot of research. I've done, I look for all these golden nuggets, and I have really literally sprinkled gold nugget after gold nugget after gold nugget. And actually, I call it diamond nuggets, actually, is what I've actually put in there, because a lot of this information is so, it's just, like I said, it's unless you're in some of these really top-end mastermind groups, you're not going to know a lot of these things that I'm going to be talking about. And this is really good for you newbies, because, or folks that are just starting out, or maybe you're fairly new to the internet, because I'm going to teach you so much advanced stuff and the ways to use Facebook and how to really bridge the gap in such a unique way that it is literally you're going to have a ton of aha moments, and that's where all you golden nugget seekers, you're going to love it because I drop so many of them every end. Excuse me, at the end of each module, there's a gold nugget in each one of them. And I did that for somebody like myself. If you've gotten a little background on me, as you've probably seen some of the videos leading up to it, as to why I did Social Tap, I've been an instructor, and I've done a lot of instructional based work, going back to my Air Force days, and eventually to when I left corporate America, when I was a safety coordinator, at Samsung Austin. I trained people. That's what I did, and I interacted with people, and I did a lot of training over the last 20 years since I obviously became an adult. This is just something that I'm good at. I give enough information. I'm a very, very thorough person. So it's some of this training that you'll get. It's so easy to understand, and that's the great part. Even if you didn't catch something, it's over the shoulder videos that I'm providing that you can go back and watch, and I made it super easy for you to do. So someone who's not making all that much money, really you're going to get a lot of value out of this, and I'll assure you that, just with this course and the over the shoulder modules, I'll assure you're going to have some aha moments, and with all the, I'm actually going to be including some awesome bonuses. So what does Social Tap work with? It works with everything. It works with the tablets. It works with your smartphones, your mobile phones, your desktop, your laptops. Folks, it works with everything. That's one of the best things that I love, because what you're watching this on, this platform right now, 22 Social, works on all of this. And like I said, this is one of the key pieces that ties all of this information together. And that to me, again, is an invaluable resource. So let me give you a peek inside kind of what these modules are going to be so you can actually see it. So as you can see in here, folks, I've got this broken down into 16 different modules. Okay, and you might know a little bit about some of these, or maybe you don't, and maybe you don't even understand how to incorporate these. That's the beautiful part about this, is I'm actually going to be not only overviewing these in each one of the modules, but you're going to see I'm going to be providing some like I said, that golden nuggets I was talking about. At the end of each module, I drop one of those on you at every single module, and you're going to see at the end of this course, you're going to be a ninja, and you're going to love the fact that you picked this course up. I will assure you that. So, from saving it to the cloud, for mind mapping. If you don't even know what that is, that's okay, because I'm going to talk to you about it. Facebook, you're obviously on Facebook right now. 22 Social, you're watching this on a 22 Social page. Then I walk you from niche selection, keyword research, and demographic information. If all that is new to you, basically what that means is I'm going to help you find your avatar. I'm going to help you find exactly who you need to be talking to, and going through the ways to target them. Then I'm going to talk about product selection. I prefer myself, I like Amazon. I like partnering with Amazon, but there are so many different outlets here that you can, really partner with. But to me, Amazon is a trusted resource. People trust Amazon. They don't look at it as anything shady, and it's something that I focus on as one of the many sub-modules in product selection, and then I go through some of the other ones for all of you who are marketers and wanting to offer other products. To audio, a lot of you don't realize, to stay current, you've probably heard of podcasting and things like that. I talk about audio, and then I give you a lot of great free resources, which is great. Then articles. Folks, contrary to what most people believe, people still love to read. And the great part about articles is I actually give you some super ninja ways to use articles effectively, and doing it inside Facebook. Okay, so without giving it away, it's bar none, folks. All you people who write a ton of articles, or you've written and you're gonna love the way I break that down, because there's a way that I use it within Facebook that makes it super duper unique. And just a hint here for those of you who have these products that I'm talking about, these articles can go hand in hand with these products, and I kind of bridge the gap with that very easily. The images and interactive images, folks. There's a big difference in the two, and I break that down inside the training. Memes. you all probably have liked, shared, and commented on Facebook for a meme that something that you know brought about an emotional response. And that's really, folks, it's really key that I pointed that out because I wanted you all to know just why that's important, okay, and how you can incorporate that into your marketing that you're doing right now. And it doesn't matter if you're new or you're advanced. I'm going to point out some sources there you're just going to love. PowerPoints. Obviously, I'm doing a PowerPoint right now, but I break down why PowerPoints are good. They can, there's so many uses for them. I mean, they can be broken into PDFs, they can be broken into slides, and they can be made into videos. And that's one of the things that, when I first started out, I didn't understand all these different things. I knew about articles, and I wrote a ton of articles. That's all I did. But I didn't, I took the wrong approach. And, this is why I'm actually pointing that out. And then videos. If you guys have seen a lot of what I've been doing lately, I've been showing a lot of proof on how I'm actually ranking for very, very competitive keywords very fast with videos. And I've been doing it over the last 10, 11 days as I'm actually making this video, and I'm going to continue to do that. But videos is an enormous strategy that should be used with anything you're doing. And as you see, I'm kind of building on it as I'm actually talking to you, so you get a little bit out of this. Then there's the other traffic sources. And that's an awesome module too. That's that talks about a lot of other places you can get high quality traffic that has built-in audiences and things like that. And notice I have videos and then other traffic sources. There's a way that once you actually buy this, I'm going to actually invite you to. If you're on this page and you're seeing this SEO service DFWTX, that you're going to actually, when you buy this course, I'm actually going to be giving you some follow-up training for free. I'm actually, because everybody that buys into this, I'm going to be doing a lot of special things for this first group of people, and I'm going to be looking for testimonials and looking to help people at that point. But I talk about other traffic sources, and notice how other traffic sources are right under videos. They really this builds into itself. And then outsourcing, folks. A lot of you are probably taking on the menial task of being a technician in your business. And sorry for all that, folks. I mean, you guys, I do marketing online, so, my phone's, somewhat blown up here while I'm doing this video. But there are ways you can outsource effectively and easily and for cheap. Okay, so you got to understand that when you're picking this course up, you're going to learn a little bit about that as well. And I've bought just courses just on that, and just in this module alone, some of the sources I point out, folks, I can tell you, as I've reviewed all these, I've paid individually for products like this, and this is why I wanted to include it as such. So I touch on some of those outsourcing places, and then places to get free traffic. Okay, now, there's a difference in getting traffic, quality traffic, and trusted sources, but there's also free traffic sources, traffic exchange sites that, even if you don't pick this course up, you go there, you're going to find out you're going to get a lot of value out of these. But you're really there's ways to bridge the gap, if you will, and that's one of the core modules. As you see, these core modules that I break this down to are intended to build on each other, and this is the baseline of the course. Notice I have nothing in there about paid traffic. Now, I don't have anything in there about press releases. I don't have anything in there about things like that. Because, folks, these first 500 people, again, this is where, I didn't want to overdo this. Okay, and that's where some of these, other traffic sources, and when we actually do this follow-up call or this follow-up, you're going to be invited to an actual hangout with me where I'm actually going to talk about some of these other paid traffic sources. And after that point, that's when, after I fulfilled this, amount of sales, then at that point, then, I'm obviously going to pull this offline, repackage it, and, obviously sell it for more than what I'm going to be marketing it to you for. So why should you trust me? See this right here? You're watching this platform. You're watching it on 22 Social right now. Do you see that right there, folks? That is 3,610,000,000 results. That if you do 22 Social review, I am number one organically for. Okay, when this first launched, I was lucky enough to be invited to this, and we got access to put this out there. So that's a video on what 22 Social is and what a mobile squeeze page is, and that's just proof right there why you should trust me. Don't go, I also, write books. My first book I wrote is called Is He Black or White? And for those of you who don't understand what that means, I come from an interracial based marriage where, I'm obviously a white guy. My parents met when my mom was in the army, and my stepdad is black. And it's really, it kind of is a very, very watered down bird's eye view of kind of what it was like to be me growing up. And as you can see there, out of 754 million results, I am number one for that term. And that's, folks, these are just a couple screenshots. I didn't want to bore you with screenshot after screenshot after screenshot after screenshot, but I just want you to know that who you're buying this course from and what I stand for. And that book right there is $2.99. You can pick that up right now off Amazon, or $3.99. I think I increased the price. I don't know. But it's just a way for you guys to get to know who I am and kind of what I went through and where I'm at now. Okay. And as you can see, number one for that result. Now this is really interesting because this guy right here, when I was at Samsung, he worked at Samsung. He's somebody who's recorded music, and just got to chit chatting with him. And this guy he's very, very well connected in the music industry. And if you've never heard of George Alamon, Google him after this video, listen to some of his music. It's really good. I think he's a future star, but he's somebody that when I first met him, he had absolutely zero presence online. All right, zero. If you go to George Alamon and you just start going through the next 10 to 15 pages, that's all me right there. That's me helping him out. Obviously he paid me to help him out, and that's what I do. I consult to help businesses and people, and he's one of them. I'm really proud of that because he's somebody that he's really affiliated. He's not just one of these run-of-the-mill people. He's somebody that actually is with a lot. He's recorded music with some very, very big names in the music industry, and to me he's a breakout star. He's somebody that you'll be hearing a lot more about him in the coming months and years, obviously. And then obviously I'm one of the consulting services I offer is mobile apps. It's just something that, I firmly believe that if you have a business, you need a mobile app for your business. And this right here, as I'm taking this, see this 4 days ago, right now I'm number one. And you see I blocked all these out because these are advertisements, and this actual keyword term is a very, very, very high dollar cost per click keyword term that is extremely, extremely expensive, that I am ranking number one for organically. And it's just something that I wanted to show. I have more from the last few days, and again, that's just something from 4 days ago, and you see it's a 32-second video overviewing something else. And then, if you get to, I put this video in here. I was going to actually play it for you, and I decided not to. This is something I put another video up, kind of the same thing with this mobile app, and it's something that's very, very, very competitive keyword. And in this video, I was able to rank that term for 1.3 billion results. I ranked it in 14 minutes organically. I mean, that quick. And this is just proof. It's a video proof. So that's just, like I said, that's why it just builds on everything that I talk about and what I do. And, really what gets me to the point of now, what you need to do is just go ahead and take action. You need to go ahead and get this course. The green button below is, just go ahead and click it. But you're probably wondering, what is it that is it going to cost? Right now, it's only going to cost, for a very limited time only, I'm going to only be charging $27 for this course. It is valued. I've obviously given a couple, I call them alpha testers, and they valued this course at, I've gotten varied degrees from $97 to, $197, just based off of the course alone. And, to me, I wanted to make this affordable for anybody and something that it's a no-brainer. As you saw, I went through all those different modules and, what is it going to cost? So, right now, just go ahead and just go ahead and pick it up right now. It's 27 bucks. So, that should give you a little bit of satisfaction and knowing that no matter what, you're going to get a bunch of information that you probably didn't know about. And if you already knew about all those modules in there, then this is probably not even a course you need. But here's the thing that I wanted to entice everybody even to just not only to over deliver, but super over deliver. Just take it above and beyond where I wanted it to be, and that's the bonuses. So these are my bonuses that I'm throwing in there, and you notice I'm not launching this on a JV Zoo. I'm not launching this on a ClickBank or anything like this. I'm doing it through 22 Social to show you how much I believe in what I'm doing in my course. And obviously, after I launch this, I will get in touch with the guys from 22 Social. I will get some people that will be sending this out to their list. And like I said, this 500 slots that I'm actually have open with these bonuses will go very fast for the price of this course. So what I'm going to throw in there is additional sources. At the end of each module, you'll see that I provide a couple sources anyway, and I just don't want to give it away. It's something that's a golden nugget that I'll assure you, if you're a marketer, if you've gone through anything, you're going to have some of those aha moments within each one of these modules that is put together. So what I've done is I've put a pretty huge list of additional sources, okay, of sources you can go to that are right now that are free. Okay, that are absolutely 100% free. And I put a really expansive list that really goes hand in hand with it. Then I threw in bookmarking sites, because there's a lot of people that throw that term out there. But what I wanted to do was put them in a list for you, 500 to be exact, from PR8 to PR2 bookmarking sites. So, folks, if you're looking to get traffic and you have the right types of web browser interfaces to be able to automate this, and if not, again, this is when you need to follow up and get on that webinar, or excuse me, that hangout. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, but that's just that alone is worth. Those two alone are worth more than just these courses. Then you probably noticed, and I have the FB to-do list. Okay, if you're somebody that is looking to set up your Facebook fan pages properly, and when this is launched, I actually have a couple other courses on some other platforms where I'm actually a premier instructor for this actual topic, which is Facebook. So I actually include a course that is in itself is its own course. It's really, really short, but it's really to the point. It's bullet statements, and I include, again, everything that I'm doing here. I have over-the-shoulder video for the exception of bookmarking. To me, if you know how to go in and sign up for anything, then you can do that at that point, and as well as the additional sources. But I give you a video for that, and then I put the 10 autoresponder. It's actually a 10-day autoresponder setup, and it's my personal checklist. So I don't even have that written to where it's literally where it's intended to be a course. You're literally looking at notes of mine that for any of you who don't have a list. That's why I asked you if you had a list. I'm actually going to tell you how to actually build that list, warm that list up, and kind of go from there. So really, that's. And again, I just wanted to throw that in there because it's something I use as a personal checklist, and I just absolutely think that it's essential because anything that you're doing online, it's an important thing to not only start and get a presence online, but it's also have the right tools. And when you understand the right ways to build a list and nurture a list, and for those of you that don't know what that is, that's okay. That's where you're going to see the, when you pick this up, for those of you that are going to do the follow-up call, I'm actually going to provide you with a resources guide of a lot of my other resources that you might want to look at. But this is for those fast action folks that want to take action, and this is why I'm putting it out there. So just remember, it's for a very limited time only. It's only 27 bucks. And folks, don't forget, right below this page, this is 22 Social. like. If you've already liked to get to this point to see what you're seeing right now, you went through a like gate. Okay, so make sure that you comment below. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what your concerns are, and do all your communication through that comment box below. And as you're going to see, you'll see why I absolutely love 22 Social and why I think the world of 22 Social, because it is bar none the best mobile and social media based resource on the planet, and it really goes hand in hand with a lot of the technology that you're liking and sharing and commenting on right now, which is Facebook. But it also, to me, there's so much value that goes into just 22 Social. But I basically put this course up around that whole platform, and I wanted to give enough resources so that anybody who is taking action and they jump on this, I'm limiting this to 500 people, folks. 500 people. That's, so the first 500 people that pick this up, we're going to get not only the course, but you're going to get all those bonuses. Okay. So then after that, I'm actually going to increase the price because this is, for me, I don't want to give away the farm here. And, at the price that I'm, with these bonuses I'm throwing in here, these are actionable steps. This is actionable guides that you can follow right now and easily establish that web presence the way you want to. And I wanted to do it in a way that you can go away from this course knowing that at the end of the day that you got so much value out of it that you feel like you actually like you robbed me, and then that's really what it is. I wanted to over deliver here by providing a course for only $27. So what you have to do now is just take action. Get the course below, click the green button, you're going to be redirected to PayPal, and you'll be pick it up from there. And then always, like I said, if you've liked this page, make sure you message me on facebook.com/SEO service DFW, Texas, because I'm located in Dallas, Fort Worth, and this is my first attempt to really start showing people how to do SEO properly and really start setting up things using the right resources. You don't need all these other things, folks. You really only need what you're watching this on right now and a bunch of trusted traffic sources. Folks, if you trust in your Facebook account right now, then you have an established you can establish a major presence using some of the greatest tools. And Facebook's not it, believe me. It's just one of the avenues, but I will assure you that, just with picking up 22 Social, you'll see the benefit. They do a wonderful job of providing a lot of valuable training in their pro resources area. And the great part about it is, so your out-of-pocket cost total for this, if you actually pick this up at the $27 price and you pick up the pro account, you're looking at $2 for the first 30 days. And then, if you recommend it to 3 people, it's free for you, so you'll never have to pay for it again, which is great. And that's what their slogan is refer 3 and it's free. And that's something that I absolutely stand by. So you're talking your total out of pocket cost is $29. And I mean, if you got the 3 people right away, that's it. That's all you're spending. And all the things I talk about in here are absolutely free resources. So just remember, folks, it is your job. Just take action. Click the course, get the course now, pick up this product. I absolutely 100% stand by it. And again, folks, I showed you screenshots, and these are, as I've done this, these are from a few days ago. And if you looked on my personal page, if you're friends of mine, or if not, friend request me. Tell me that you saw the video, or like I said, message me here on facebook.com/SEO service DFWTX, which stands for Search Engine Optimization Service, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. And that's just where I live. It's just a way for me to establish, myself in this area because I did leave corporate America, and it's just something I feel really, really comfortable doing by providing the value that I do. So if you've seen my previous Hangouts or anything that I've done, you'll know the story and why I did it. I actually, if you haven't, I'm going to be doing another event to actually launch this, and I'm going to be doing a series of events to start actually selling this course on a more so that they can actually go through this and see what it is that you're seeing right now. So again, uh, again, this is a limited time only, folks. It's $27. Get the course now. It's been an absolute pleasure doing this for you, and I surely hope that you take action, and hopefully you realize what you have at your disposal here. This is absolutely at the price it's at is, I mean, it's unheard of, folks. I will assure you, this is unheard of, and just all the things and the nuances that it's and all the bridges you're going to cross just by going through this course at that price point is there's nothing like it. I will assure you, I don't know of anybody that offers this much information for this price, and I've been told I've been crazy to actually provide this course for this. So make me crazy. Pick it up now, and all you got to do is click the green button below. Get the course now. It's been an absolute pleasure. My name is Lee Beattie. Obviously, I put this course together because I think I just got tired of all these people peddling junk and reselling master resale rights and not really knowing what the heck they're talking about, folks. As I showed you with those screenshots, and I'll show you one last time a couple of these. One of them was 4 days ago. See that? That's 4 days ago. That's video. All right. I helped George establish his whole Facebook presence. If you go click on his Refurb Nation, look at some of those numbers. I literally helped him for about a month and a half, and that was just, based off of what he paid me to do. And, like I said, you can trust me, folks, because, like I said, I mean, I've got a book out there. I've got other books, but that one right there, it is to really introduce people to who I am and what it was like growing up as me and how I've overcome a lot of different things, and just from that standpoint there. So all you got to do now, folks, is just pick up the course. All right, get the course now. Again, my name is Lee Beattie. I wish you all love, peace, ease of mind, health, wealth, and happiness. Thank you very much, and thank you for picking up the social tap. And please leave a comment below, because that's the only way that I'm going to know how to interface with you, and it's going to make it a lot easier for me to interact and interface with you. And after the 500 comments that are going to be given, once I actually launch this on the major platforms, you're actually I might take one of you guys' comments and put it on my sales page and give you guys some love. So thank you so much. You guys have a great one, and thank you for investing in the social tap. Have a good one.